Alright, hey guys, this is GetJesse, and we've got a game of Interdiction here. Excuse me, we've got a game of Interdiction here. Originally, I wasn't going to post this game, but then I looked through my files and discovered that it was the only game of Interdiction that I've ever recorded, so I decided to keep it anyway. So right here at this point in the game, in the video, well, you can see my position on the map right there, but we've got our tank, our APC, parked behind enemy lines right now. So there's a bunch of enemies around, which is why I'm in the turret of the tank, because I want to protect the tank and make sure that it stays there. And plus, you know, the turret's really strong. I think it roughly does the damage of a tier 1 or tier 2 sniper rifle. So you can usually kill people in one shot, depending on what armor type they have. So it's a strong weapon. But anyway, that's what I'm doing here. I'm just staying here and protecting the tank. And our position right now, the tank is set up so that we can flank the enemy that's at C right now. Our team is on the other side of C, and our APC is set up here so that we're effectively surrounding the enemy. So I should get out of the tank here pretty soon, because it looks like there's no more enemies around to kill. Anyway, Interdiction, I really like it. One of the reasons I like it is because, you know, it's so rare to get a game of Interdiction that it's really fun when you finally do, because I like variety when I play games. But let's talk about strategy in terms of the team when it comes to Interdiction. What your team wants to do when they're playing Interdiction is basically, when the game starts, you need to immediately take the point closest to you, obviously. And that can be accomplished by, like, you know, one squad. You don't need more than one squad to do that. But the rest of the team needs to go straight for the central point, which is C. The rest of the team just needs to go straight to the middle point, because that's the point that's going to be most contested. And that's the most valuable point in the map. Your team, in order to win the game, all your team needs to do is just hold 2 points. You don't need to hold all 3 points, just 2 points. Hold the point closest to your team, and then hold the point closest to that point. Never hold the point that's closest to the enemy team's spawn point. You just want to hold the points that are closest to your spawn point. And if you do that, you'll win the game. So like I said, roughly one squad should be at the point closest to your spawn point, and then the rest of the team should just go straight for C, the middle point. Because you need to hold that point. It's a crucial thing to hold that point to win the game. And you also need a few guys to cover your motor battery, but the people, you know, it's kind of easy to cover the motor batteries because they're close to your spawn point, and any APCs that respawn can go clear it out and repair it. So, you know, Interdiction games are 20 minutes long, but I've cut this video down to like 7 or 8 minutes to cut out the boring parts. Oh, look at that ridiculous knife range there. I'm really glad they patched that. So Interdiction's a fun game mode. I wish more people played it. But I think one of the turn-offs for people, and why many people don't play it that much, is that the maps are just way too big. And personally, I agree with that. I'd like to see the Interdiction maps cut down on size along the outside edges, so that there's less places to go and traffic is more there's more high traffic in a smaller area. Traffic is more concentrated, in other words. I don't think they're going to do that though, so, you know, whatever. But they've tried to up the experience bonus per game so that more people play it. And that's helped a little bit, but, you know, it hasn't really done that much. So I think if they really wanted to get more people to play Interdiction, they would reduce the map sizes somehow. But I don't think they're going to do that. So I think the only way they're going to get more players in here is to just keep on basically boosting the experience bonus. Not the ideal solution, but hey, whatever works. So we've got 5 minutes left of the game. Like I said, I cut out a bunch of the boring parts. And as I mentioned before, to win a game, you've got to hold 2 points. And that's what the team is doing right now. We are holding C, the middle point. And we've held our point close to our spawn point, which is B. And the enemy has their point that's closest to their spawn point, which is A. And that puts us in a really good position, because that means we get twice the ticket count from these 2 points. The enemy's really pushing on C hard right now. You can see on the mini-map. And I ran out of ammo, so I'm using my pistol right now. Really should have more blue dots at this point, at this C point here, because it's a really crucial point. You want to hold it as much as you can. And look, there's the magic of editing. I go to resupply my ammo, and I cut out the part where I resupply. So I'm on top of C here. I'm just trying to cover it as best I can. I kill a bunch of people. And I stupidly decide to reload too soon. And I get killed for it. So there's the end of the game. We end with a pretty good surplus of tickets left there. You can see the blue bar. And there's the end of the game, 27-6. Not the best score, but like I said, it's the only game of Interdiction I have, so I decided to keep it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.